recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know you taste this a little bit. High maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice.
Hey, hello. It always gets me. We are gathered here, guys, to discuss Found Missing While Matched, episode 14 of season 2. And I am not alone, of course. As you see, I have the Lawrence report with me. I have Monique 69 Ways Johnson and Miss Kira Speaks. And we are missing our beloved Tamika. She is recovering. She went live yesterday, let everybody know that she was okay. So we're going to send our thoughts and prayers to her continuously, sending her abundance of hugs and love from her Found family.
Yes.
But before we get started, Lawrence, did I tell you? Did you read my message? And I said I got screenshots, and I said I got slides. Lawrence didn't get my message.
Where'd you put that at?
In Letitia's live.
I think I was saying what's up to Letitia, but then after that I kind of turned it off.
Okay.
So
yeah, I was like, Lawrence, I got slides, Lawrence.
Okay.
Not you make an announcement in the live.
Yeah, I had slides, baby. I worked with them things.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all, Lawrence, Kira, then Monique. Tell me what y'all thought about this episode.
I'm just trying to figure out what is Zeke's workout plan. The ladies was going crazy on social media, and rightfully so. I get it. Zeke basically saying he's not eating Bojangles, he's only doing salad. I get it. I'm just trying to get myself trained to be like Zeke. I'm trying to get rid of a chubby pack and get a thick pack. But yeah, the episode was fire. I loved it. Great episode.
I'm sick. I was not expecting it, okay? I was not.
That threw me off. I said, okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
I mean, he ain't got nothing but time. He ain't got nothing but space and time.
Right.
You're right.
Okay. What else?
Pull-ups. Come on, let's.
You're right.
I got something you can pull up.
Pull-ups, push-ups.
Wait a minute.
Well then.
Wait a minute.
You know, greased up and everything. See, usually we
help
talking
those,
like that,
honey.
and then we feel bad for you, Lawrence.
Hey,
Zeke knew what he was doing.
Hey, look, Zeke said, listen.
Look, I don't want no parts because in real life, he dating Dirty Diana. The girl played Dirty Diana. Power.
Who that?
Yes, in real life.
He date Diana?
Latoya,
Dirty Diana for Power, but Ghost too.
Diana Tejada?
Yep. In real life. Now I'm like, yo, I didn't know y'all was coupling, but I guess.
That's a cute little couple, though. I'm not mad at her.
Two brown people.
Look at her face. She's
engaged. India, stop.
Oh, he's engaged?
Yes.
Oh, that's up.
That's what I said. They've been together for a while.
Make me go peek. Okay. Well, I enjoyed the episode. They turned down the heat with us a little bit. You know, it wasn't as spicy and as hot as the other ones, but I guess we can't be up here all the time. It just came down just a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit. Fake Jamie is getting on my nerves. I need some answers sooner than later with that, because I don't got no more time to play with him and his train and stealing files. I've had enough. Okay?
I dig it. You get on my nerves too. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, I always I found myself rolling my eyes now. I'm like,
yes, it's like
talking to my TV. I'm not that boy's mama, but you know.
Yeah.
I need some answers so we can move forward, you know. And Sir is crashing out because, you know, codependent Gabby is trying to be a little less codependent.
How's that working out for her?
Not too good.
Okay. Not too good.
Not when you gotta call Ethan's old raggedy behind, but you know, better to ask for help than not. Because like she said, at least she could be honest with him. And because we were talking about that with therapy and was like she couldn't be honest and transparent. And I said she could because Sir ain't gonna tell anyway. But he is the safest bet. But you know, I still got my good eye on him. I don't trust Ethan either.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, Ethan get on all of our nerves at times, boy.
Yeah. Yep. For sure.
And Mo?
It was a good episode. The case was okay. It was cool. Zeke looked good. Lacey, I could have slapped. And Gabby going through it. She's still seeing imaginary Sir. Girl, you should have hit 3. I'm glad you seeking help. Sir, you thought you was finna play a game with Gabby, getting beat up on purpose by a guard, talking about some make me. What was your thought? And then Heavy Boo showed up. Say surprise, you thought it was Gabby.
He ain't counting on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with y'all. I enjoyed the episode. It was good. Jamie in that damn train was like, okay, all right. And who threw Mama from the train? Yeah. Lacey, why did you give up so easy?
Girl, I might not never. All 3 of us would have been sitting there together.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what came over with her damn champagne glasses. Okay, she came prepared as if you knew. See, I'm finna get mad. As if you knew this man ain't had no woman. Like, who does that? Where we do that at?
Well, maybe she didn't know that Zeke.
Making up an excuse. Go ahead, Zeke.
Maybe she didn't know Zeke was seeing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like Zeke tried to tell you.
Not seeing nobody.
So we just don't call.
But yeah, you do gotta call.
She said she know he gonna be home anyway.
Yeah,
that's what I'm about to say. Come on, Miss girl. He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going
nowhere.
Hey, Zeke said, listen, don't let these little cardigans fool y'all out here, man. I'm still making moves behind the scenes.
I mean,
good Lord.
I mean, he said he got a girlfriend. I mean, it's given that him and Shirley got this relationship anyway. So this kind of relationship that no one knows about until this episode. It's new to us. It's new to Lacey. And you see the jealousy.
Came over with champagne glasses.
And then Lacey done but count 2. I'm like, oh, you brought champagne? Let me give me a glass.
That is good. That is a good question. Who's coming over with champagne glasses? I can't agree with you.
Like
this grandma over here. That grandma that showed up at the door.
Shelly. Okay. So
she probably think he ain't got no glasses because you know he can't go out and go buy any. I mean,
but
you get Amazon.
You came
order everything else,
prepared. She came prepared.
She probably ain't got no. Never mind.
I don't get it. Like, how you knew this man ain't have company?
I almost said something, but let's go.
I digress. Let me back this train. Because I want to know who had access to Margaret's home. Margaret. So the episode starts out with Margaret and Gabby discussing who were their neighbors. Trina and somebody back in the day were her friends, her neighbors. They I think they wrote statements or whatever for her, and Gabby was saying that we have to look at them as suspects now because they could have had access to their home, and somebody that she knew could have taken her son and then taken the train afterwards. So Zeke, Mo, then Kira, thoughts on this, and then thoughts on the text messages that kept popping up, because what does Gabby want with Ethan?
I was thinking about this earlier, and when it came to somebody having the access to the home, the only person that is leading me to is maybe the husband, or maybe some woman that the husband may have cheated on, something of that nature. But for some reason, I'm thinking it's the husband because he's a small statured man. For me personally, everything's currently leading to the husband. And what were you saying about what was the second part of that you were talking about?
Those text messages. Like, did y'all think, like, why is Ethan texting Gabby so much? And then he was like, if it'll make you, I'll stop text. If it'll make you stop texting me or something. It was like he was aggressive in his text message. It's like, fine.
I think she was texting. I think she was texting him.
Yeah, she was texting him. That's what I'm saying. So what does she want with him?
What we found out later, that was the therapy.
We found that out later.
It was the therapy.
Saying, what did you all think?
Oh, at the moment, what we found out later. I know
Oh
it
my.
wasn't about Dawn behind. It's something to do with her. That's for sure. I didn't know what to be exact. I thought it might be like for him with a case or something. I don't know, but I know it wasn't about Dawn. So
Okay.
that's at that moment. That's what I thought.
So we have Zeke and not Gabby, Lacey. They are getting ready to watch Pacific Run, and they're having date night with Ethan and Dawn as well. And then we get a phone call from, well, she get a text. Zeke's get a text message from this young lady, and she was like, "Can you chat?" He calls her, and come to find out, there was an issue with a drop call. She could hear part of the call. They had recorded it, sent it to Zeke so Zeke can examine the call. What are y'all thoughts on the way Zeke jumped into Captain Sablewold mode? I mean, of course, he's doing his job. He's a good friend, but how do you all think that would have made you feel in real life had something? I hate to ask that question because I hate to be selfish, but I've been like, bump that. We got a date. Like,
Yeah.
thoughts on the conversation and what ended up transpiring?
Well, I mean, I guess whenever you're in a position like Zeke, I guess sometimes work never stops for you because he's so handheld with all of the tech, right? You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as something pops up, he automatically gets to that alert. He just automatically knows just to go to that computer and do what he got to do.
All you gotta do is pull up a chair.
Yeah, literally. Now, with him being on date night, I mean, some people would have just ignored the alert and just pass it on. But with that being the person that he is, I knew he wasn't going to ignore it.
It's no telling who we think he's definitely working with, sir. Yeah.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. And
Hi, hi,
Letitia
hi.
and Shayna.
Thank y'all
Hey,
for coming
Letitia.
through. Mo and Kira.
Ooh, I mean, was it date night? I thought it was just movie night. They
The
just
movie
like
night. I mean,
they just like
you
home.
interrupted my time with the man I like. How about that?
Well, y'all up there, they moving like they just homies. I mean, nobody even really said anything like to define their relationship, like put a specific title to it. That's the problem I'm having with them two. Because we know Zeke was feeling Lacey, but the whole kidnap again with Sir thing kind of put a dent into a halt into their relationship growing because she was still dealing with the trauma of being kidnapped again by Sir. So so I'm just mad at Lacey not expressing that she is ready to move forward with Zeke. They're just
with something,
with something. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't have no hard feelings about the interruption because hey, it's just movie with a homie that happen to have breasts.
Girl, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
I second what Mo is saying. I think that's part of the problem is that they haven't laid down the foundation for what it is that they're doing. And that's where the issue was because if somebody else called, first of all, I didn't know Zeke was working for everybody and their mama. Like I thought he was working for M&A. Just anybody just hit you on the line, you working for people. You and Shelly got a thing going on.
We didn't know he had outside friends. Let's call it thing a thing. We just thought M&A.
We know nothing about this man
because it ain't like he can go outside and socialize. Okay, he must be some online social going on. I mean, he knows someone from the 911 call center, and he just happened out a friend who happened to be good looking. Who happened to be good looking.
She got to open up her mouth and communicate. I mean, I feel like as a woman, she was throwing the signals, but he wasn't catching them. So you just got to say it plain because she want to watch a rom-com. And he was like, eh. So, she just got to
with the married couple, not friends with child.
Yeah, there were some signals there. But like somebody said earlier, I think they need to clarify what are they doing in this friendship, relationship. Is this thing gonna be serious? Are we just gonna be platonic friends? Like what's happening with us right now? Because this right here, when you think about it, going back to the previous season, I feel like this right here is a slow burn. Now I've already seen some pictures from the next episode. I'm not gonna spoil it, but things move a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? Between them two, we'll put it like that.
About time.
Seeing what was going on under that shirt.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they do end up jumping straight into, let's figure it out mode once they, heard the call, and it was saying something about Shuri. You really couldn't hear what it was, but of course they end up making it out. They end up I can't remember
Put a
how they were
filter.
able to.
He put his filter on top of it.
Yeah, okay. And they were able to get to the club where they frequent and it ended up taking them to the club. They ended up finding out who she was. They out the back door, Lacey and Don, Lacey found the phone under the trash can or whatever. So she was taken unwillingly, and then I think she had some strings from her boots that were left in the puddle of water or whatever. So they end up finding, getting the phone. They end up finding who she is and her friends. What are y'all thoughts about these friends?
Well,
Did y'all think the friends were legit? Of course, we know what happened with the other friend, but what are your thoughts on the conversation they had with the friends, and then how everybody jumped in, like Gabby and Trent? Everybody's jumped in to, figure it out.
Trying to find Zuri. First, when they found out the name, it's the point of they calling Dom over, and they all on the phone calling every Zuri in the phone book,
right?
Trying to track down the right Zuri.
That was hysterical.
It was only one Zuri that didn't answer, so they just narrowed it down to that Zuri. So that's what helped find that Zuri last location and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, India caught the vibes. I didn't catch the vibes. Like once I got to the end, it was like, oh, but I didn't catch the vibes when we met with the friends. The other one did seem more trustworthy, but I just thought maybe they were closer.
Which other friend, Kara?
Because it was Riley who was the no good. Girl. It was two of them, yeah.
Right, the black girl seemed more trustworthy, but
they probably knew each other longer because she knew the history with her dad and everything, so she knew more. I think she's the one that knew about the burner phone. I think,
yeah,
but Riley didn't know.
It was her, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I just thought like
Riley didn't. Riley was like she must have the ivory tower or whatever. I'm like, okay, all right.
There were clues that I ain't catching. It went right over my head, like Zeke and Lacey just run right over my head.
She was half supportive, but also judgmental because she was judging Zuri casual dates. Yeah, they said she was having casual dates, but they were just casual.
So and they said they all was doing it one night.
Yeah.
It was on tripping.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, she has some shady friends, right?
Well, we found out that Riley was. I didn't think the other young lady was. I just figured something was off with Riley because she was like she escaped. I just didn't like the way she described her not being under her father. It's like, of course, we didn't find out she didn't like the daddy, so of course we're gonna say what we're gonna say anyway. Mo, thoughts on Jamie picking locks and snooping around?
I just wish Don would just grab him up by the collar one good time with one hand.
But he basically almost did that though.
I'm like, why did you picking locks? How about you try to go home and pick a lock and trying to go home for a change? Like he never went home. He's still like, I'll meet you back in M&A. He is getting on my nerves. Like, when you gonna go home? And Margaret, when you gonna announce this boy to the police that he been found publicly?
Right.
It's just, I mean, if you do a public announcement, you never know what might fall out the tree.
That part. I was ready to put him over my knee, and he's too old for that.
Not over my knee.
He ain't my child. Listen, Don was too, and Don ain't got no kids. But Don said, "I got about enough of you." Yeah, see.
Yeah,
he's taller than me. I ain't get. He probably like over my knee. But Don felt the same way.
Train. Sir, who cares about the stupid train?
And why would it be in Gabby's office?
Think you took it? What you might have took it. You can't wait on the fingerprints to come back.
I'm like quick to switch the subject. You little.
He always got an attitude about something. You don't get to have an attitude, sir. Go somewhere and sit down.
Exactamundo.
What you mad for?
Do not get to have attitude.
Every time him and Don get to it, he called Margaret behind. Ugh.
Yeah, she ain't too far behind.
I mean, when you think about all this snooping around that Jamie's doing, it just makes me still wonder, is that really Jamie? You know, the last
Right.
episode, they said that, oh, at 10 years old, I had my, I forgot what they were. These
That
little,
mole.
the mole.
That mole laser removal.
Mm-hmm.
I had my moles removed. I'm like, come on, bro. Then hey, you're snooping around, you know, going into death files. Then you're always concerned about Gabby, but not necessarily concerned about the well-being of your own mother. Come on, man.
Margaret. Her name
Come
is
on,
Margaret.
man.
He is obsessed. Yeah, he called her Margaret. He is so
Mhm.
obsessed with Gabby. It's not funny.
Yep.
It's
I'm
a
a
little
Margaret
worse.
It's like he
Yeah.
getting his feelings when Gabby is
Call
not
me Margaret
around.
one more time.
Mm-hmm.
I think he ends up getting frustrated whenever, like you said, whenever Gabby's not around. He's always
I
curious
mean,
about where's Gabby, what is Gabby doing. But that is so strange to me.
if he can pick her office, if he can pick that lock in her drawer, I can imagine him going to her house, picking her lock. I'm not
Baby,
even gonna
listen, he better be lucky Gabby is not around as much as he wants her to be, because Gabby be ready to hem him up too. Gabby get that eye going and she get a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. You better leave Gabby alone.
That's the Gabby
You
I
don't want
like.
her around. I like that Gabby too, but he don't want to meet that Gabby.
She be in the karate chop, they said. Put him under.
And then
So
Margaret would be real mad.
Are we pressing 3 or not? Kira?
She should have, but we knew she wasn't going to. I knew she wasn't going to press 3. I don't know what she was going to do. I thought she was going to decline the call. I didn't think she was going to hang up. I knew she wasn't going to press 3 because she ain't ready to cut the cord.
No,
that Stockholm got a hold of her. She can't let it go, and that's why
he
keep picking and picking and picking. He's trying to reel her in, but yeah, I knew we weren't pressing 3 now.
No,
yeah, we all knew that.
She not about that life yet to completely cut her off. I'm hoping that we will get to that point in time eventually, but as right now, her and Sir still got that symbiotic type relationship.
Yes. And when she hangs up the line, he gets upset, he gets pissed, he gets agitated, and the guy was like, yeah, no, let's go. Come on, Hugh Evans or whatever he called him. And Hugh gets flustered and frustrated, and he gets start to pick a fight, and he gets his ass beat. Lawrence, thought about Sir, like what's going on with Sir? I mean, we know what's going on, but what are your thoughts on the ending of the phone call that makes him want to get beat up?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did end up getting upset about the phone call, but at the same time, he was thinking about himself. He's like, listen, if I end up picking a fight, this will force Gabby to come see me, to come check on me. And that's what he was hoping was going to happen. But of course, later on, we know how things go down. We'll talk about what happened really later on. But yeah, he pretty much was hoping to sabotage it himself. It didn't work out the way he planned it to go.
Nope, it definitely did not. Kira, your thoughts on Gabby and Ethan, and then the Gabby and what's his name? Jamie.
Fake Timu Jamie.
Yeah.
Like I was saying at the beginning, I'm kind of glad it's a 50-50 feeling. I'm kind of glad that she is asking for help. She definitely needs help. That phone call triggered her, and she needed to get some healing, and she can be 100% honest with him because he knows everything she's done. But at the same time, I felt kind of 50-50 because he already low-key jealous. He don't really like her like that. So I was like, I hope that this could be a professional type of thing and everything works out. But yeah, and I don't got no thoughts on Timu Jamie. He aggravate my nerves. I don't.
So you like him? You like him being the secretary?
I want to give him
like. Why are you Monique? Why your boy?
I forgot about that part.
And
then Gabby let him.
Jamie?
I think they said 20 or 19 or somewhere.
He be taking shots unless he taking water. I don't know. Lawrence, what your thoughts? I mean, like, is he 21?
I don't think he's 21. I think he's just
India
said 20.
He be taking shots.
Listen.
Probably water.
We're talking about a kid at the same time who was 10 years old who got stuff removed. So he probably more than likely is taking shots. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Jamie has been through so much. If that's really Jamie, this guy right here is actually calling the shots himself. So whether it's holy water, spring water, deer park water, alcohol, it ain't gonna matter for Jamie.
Now I was aggravated. Gabby gave him that file. I said, "You know, go play in traffic. You better give him something fake. Don't give him y'all real information. Get out of here. You was just stealing evidence at the last time." No. And that made him happy. But I was like, no.
She was just keeping him occupied.
I don't want him knowing nothing.
Right? Like,
well, he gonna
go
pick the lock to find out
like,
anyway.
No.
And let me
unless I'm gonna put him and tell Zeke, I'm be like, Zeke, I need you to sit here and watch this boy. Like, if he get up to go to the bathroom, I need to know what time he left to the bathroom. Did he take anything with him? Did he put anything in his pocket? Because I don't trust him.
Ain't like Zeke can do anything, and y'all gonna be on the case.
He can make a phone call. It should be somebody else there.
But also,
okay, he be gone by then, Kira.
But also,
it's better than nothing. They ain't got nothing now.
Do y'all actually trust Ethan to give Gabby sound mind advice? Because we know Ethan has been a little bit jealous of Gabby. Do y'all believe he's going to have her best interest at heart when it comes to her mental health?
I mean, he said he don't have his license anymore, but if he is a true psychiatrist, whatever he was, he will take it seriously. He would try to help the girl out.
Yeah.
But he said we ain't keeping no secrets. I'm not keeping this from Don, so it is what it is. So
I would hope if he agrees to do it, he would do the right thing. Otherwise, just stick with the no. Like, long as I know how to play games with you.
Just keep me in a biatch, and we could. Okay, you don't have to. Yeah, don't give me no fake therapy. Just keep being yourself. Keep being who you've been to me prior to this, and keep it moving. So Margaret is looking at Jamie while he is looking at the train and whatnot. And she goes back to 5 days after Jamie's disappearance. She's looking for that train, and she's about to have a BF. Like, she is losing it because they got a press conference, and she can't do the press conference. If I figured she can't do the press conference, she ain't got the train. Her husband was like, you need to come on. We got to go. You need to get dressed. And it's like she is losing her it because of this doggone train. And it was like Margaret had it rough. No, Margaret's still going through it. She just walked through the water a couple episodes ago. She's still going through it. She ain't had it rough. She still got it rough. And I'm like, Margaret is never going to. It's like she's never going to come out of this. She's always going to be living in the whatever she's in.
But I feel like she was doing. She went to wade in the water, but we got therapy after that. We was doing good until fake Jamie showed up. Now we off the rails again. Like, we have to do Margaret like that. I know she was getting on my nerves beginning of the season, but we didn't have to do it like that. She was on the right path.
Yeah. And then it doesn't. She was like, she can't take on anybody else's feelings. Like in the beginning of the episode, she can't take on anybody else's feelings of how they feel about Jamie because she's been going through so much. And I'm like, Margaret is really going through it. And you really don't pay it any or think about how bad it is until we think about, her wading in the water. And it's like, yeah, she don't want to tell the authorities that this boy has been found because she's not sure what's going on either. And she want to reopen the case, not reopen, but because like the case is ever closed in her mind. But she want to know who had access to her house. Margaret got a whole lot going on.
I need our home detective Shaker to tell it because ain't nobody else. They said the guy at the bus station wasn't going to tell. We know nobody in M&A is going to tell because they don't want to comment Gabby or her. She know I ain't see them say, "Oh, good, don't say nothing." Tell it. I need somebody to tell it.
Somebody to tell
I need
it.
that daughter to get in there, and I need to get it on the news, and them say that is not Jamie.
We're gonna keep Margaret on the prayer line. We're gonna keep on the prayer line. Monday nights, we got you, Margaret. We got you.
Monday nights.
Not
Sunday night. We're not praying tonight. We're not gonna waste it.
Well, I just know at my church we do ours on Mondays. I know some people.
On the prayer line. Okay, gotcha.
Prayer service. Okay.
Prayer service.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it on Monday. I'm gonna put it. I'm putting a Rolodex for Monday tomorrow for her.
Okay.
All right, Margaret. So you're gonna be on Lawrence's prayer line on the 1888 number. Jesus is on the line, main line. Tell him what you want.
Yep.
All right.
Amen.
Yeah, that's true.
So, is this the right slide? Okay. So we end up finding Zuri's father. He was ex-military, and I don't think I have his picture up here. No, I don't. He's ex-military, and they're trying to figure out, his relationship with Zuri, and Margaret is talking to him and repeating the things back to him what the girlfriends were saying about him being overprotective and things like that. And then they brought up his job, about how he was mean and he
got a
hurt somebody or
demotion.
something.
Dishonorable
he got a
Yeah.
demotion.
like that.
Go ahead, because I can't remember that part. But go ahead, Monique.
Oh yeah, he would just say how he got demoted down to another rank. So he got demoted. Then he told them why he got demoted. Because if you listen to somebody else telling him that he got demoted, it seemed like he got anger issues. But he said he punched the guy who was attacking a woman when they was out at the bar. So he stepped in and punched the guy. So yeah.
Any thoughts on this father?
No,
in the burner phone situation.
I just think it's probably one of those typical military. I don't want to say everybody who's in the military is a hard-nosed parent, but I feel like in this situation it is. It's just a military parent that has just been kind of hard on his daughter and is causing his daughter to somewhat stray away from the father at the end of the day and to make bad, costly decisions.
Yeah, those military and those police officer parents will make them kids. Oh, and the preacher's kids, child. Y'all be making y'all kids great. Don't give them no rope.
Yeah. So we could tell Margaret was looking at Gabby, was like, yeah, he's telling the truth or whatnot. So it's this other young lady named Jalen, that was her and Gabby Zuri was competing for the same position. And did Gabby get it? Because for whatever it was, the little girl kept putting stuff, nasty, salacious stuff about Zuri online, and that the daddy thought it was over with. But of course,
I guess it was like a job position for whatever field Zuri was going to. They was trying to go out. They in the same field career wise. Him, her, Zuri, and that young lady, and they was seeking out the same position, and Zuri got it, and the girl was jealous because the girl said, "I'm doing everything. I had to work hard to get everything I got." So
the internship. Thank you, Miss Wright.
Yeah, he's kind of like Zuri didn't need it, but she got the the nepotism stepped in.
Yeah.
Which is nothing.
And she always get what she wants. She always get what she wants. So that's what that girl was on.
And then she said the father had said something to her, and she was like, it was polite, but it was intimidating. I said, ooh, child.
Polite and nasty. Polite, nasty. Okay.
Right. Nice, nasty. Not the daddy rolled up on you like, listen.
Because you put all that on social media. So.
Yeah.
Which I guess being a dad and you in the military, you don't want nobody threatening your child. I mean, nobody wants anybody threatening their child.
Yeah. Especially doing stuff online, because that lasts forever. That does not go away.
Yeah, but at the same time, the daddy got to be careful because how that look. You a man, you step into this young lady.
That part.
Yeah. Somebody your daughter's age, to be exact. So yeah, we get to this homosexual type dude. He has 4 different profiles. Same name, different job. He's a nurse. He's a film producer. He's a chef, and he's something else. He's a liar. That's what he is. He's a pack of lies. The same person. He didn't alter his face not one bit. He just gave himself 4 different profiles on a dating app. And I'm like, these people are weird. And I know people do this stuff in real life, but this is weird.
Sure do.
And when they find out who he is, of course, they take him in. And he said the women pay him. Sir, you look like a bum. Yes, India.
He deserved that black guy.
He's a scammer. He's trying to get him a sugar mama, though, so he could be a kept man. That's the game you needed to play, sir.
And he's state to state. He in Miami, he in DC. And sir, who are you?
He said the women pay him?
Yes.
He said he ain't stealing money.
Lauren
He ain't
said,
stealing funds.
I must have missed that one little part right there when they said that line. Okay.
I'm like, pay
he
you
said
to
they
do
give
what?
me the. He said they give me the money. They pay me something to that effect.
Yeah, they
He's
give
like,
him money. But he thought the date was going to go one way, but it went another, and that's why somebody, I guess India, not India, damn India,
Zuri,
Zuri gave him a black eye
2-piece and a biscuit
because he thought something was going to pop off. But sir, you look like a bum. So they give him money as gifts, but he said,
stealing.
but he steals.
Yes.
So I was going to ask Lawrence to talk about the dude, but Lawrence don't remember the damn conversation.
I don't remember. The ladies got this part. I don't remember that part.
Because I can't talk, because I don't remember half of it either.
Oh jeez. Gift my behind.
He was stealing money and stealing something, child.
He tell lies.
He is.
It's giving grifter. I don't know what the heck he's doing.
He's a grifter. He's a homosexual, and he's a bum. Yeah, all of that. He lied.
I mean,
like
he a bad grifter. That's what
yeah.
he's doing, but he can't even grift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this dude.
Now I wonder if all these profiles are up at the same time. Well, like he did one and took it down, and they just found it. That's ridiculous.
No, I know that people do that,
but
oh Lord, it's still active, child.
All you got to do is what, like Google Images or something now? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's an app. These young children.
Lawrence, do you remember this conversation with Shelly, Gabby, and Zuri on the phone? You want to talk about it?
No. What was that conversation about?
You remember, Kira?
Shelly, Gabby, and Lacey, what was talking about?
Well, they was on the phone with Zuri.
Zuri on the phone, and it was trying to
end up getting her on the phone. Yes,
and they were telling her to use her senses to try to figure out what happened, because she said she felt something was sharp, and she passed out, and she don't know where she's at, and there's cars above her.
Yeah, they're just trying to keep her on the line.
Yeah, concrete.
They told her to turn down her volume.
Oh,
in case they need to call her back.
Okay. Yeah.
And then put the phone under her body and play unconscious.
Yes, that's what Lacey told her.
Yeah.
So they're trying to keep on the line so they can get a signal.
Yeah, told her to play dead. If she said
they're
she
trying
did
to get a signal from her.
Did that a lot with Sir.
Yeah, they're trying to find her location, so it's hard to find her location where she's at. So
the signal keep going in and out.
Yeah.
So then she said the place smelled musty, and it was yeah. I'm like, dang. I can imagine.
And it was she could hear traffic above her.
Yes.
That's
she said, what did she say? They were talking to Zuri how to be discreet and pass how to pretend to be, because Lacey was speaking from experience. Yes. Yeah, that was very sad.
And then she hung up and called her daddy to say goodbye. Now we tell you to stay on the line and you hang up and call your daddy. And then whoever came in and got you.
Right. Just in case something happened, I love you. I was like, I thought you was on the phone with Zeke now. I'm like, what's going on?
You do not have two phones, ma'am.
I got two phones. So we get this little heifer up here. She want to talk junk about Zuri getting a hand up with her father, helping her get the job, getting the internship. And she did put those things online, and she was pissed off about everything that happened. And Zuri gets, I think y'all said that earlier, Zuri gets everything her wants, and her daddy fights her battle. But everybody thinks Zuri and her father were estranged.
Right.
I wonder why. Where are we getting that from? Did her and her father
how
were estranged?
Kids talk. He probably get on her nerves, and she want to be free or whatever. So she, you telling your friends.
I mean, he said it was strained.
Right, and that's the vibes that I caught automatically when they were discussing the whole situation with the daughter. I was like, okay, this must have been a falling out between a father and daughter type relationship. So that's why I said it's strange, and that's what I was thinking whenever I was watching it. I was like, they had some type of falling out. They might have been close.
Stay falling out.
Yeah, they might have been close in previous years, but as a teenager in this world, a lot of times you end up going a separate way from your parents.
And see, I could have popped her because she had an attitude. She was like, I don't have time to play with that girl. I took my portfolio and I went and found my own internship on my own.
I was going to say she was jealous, but I was proud of her for taking her papers and going
I'm
someplace
glad
else.
you did your own thing, but why we got to do all this, sis? With your little beret on your head. I want to take that thing. I can't
Dang,
stand snobby.
Candy.
Yeah, I
mean,
can't
at least
stand snobby children.
turned it
Because
into
why are we
some.
here?
She ain't snobby. She said she underprivileged. That's why she had to hustle.
Yeah, she said she worked hard for what she got. Yeah.
Oh, your complexion didn't work for you? Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh my. Well, that don't always work.
There's that.
I think I got my slides mixed up. Did I miss it?
Yes,
Okay, so I think I did. So we end up getting the where Timu Jamie was looking through some stuff. He ended up pulling out the sticky notes that he took from Gabby's file. Luckily, Don walked through at the right time, and he sees him playing, messing with him. He tried to hide him. So of course now he, Jamie put hands on Don. Why is Jamie still alive? Why is Jamie breathing? Why his ribs ain't broke? Why his nose? Why?
Because of
Lawrence,
Margaret.
you know why?
They love Margaret.
Exactly.
Listen, I just
Don
know.
is trying to play it cool.
Yeah, Don is trying his best to show constraint. We saw in the previous episode, he's really ready to go at Jamie any way possible, but he's trying to hold back. He's trying to hold
him up by the collar.
Yeah, he definitely wants to snatch him up by the collar. Don's patience is getting extremely thin and my patience as well about the situation.
Me too.
I hope they go ahead and wrap this storyline up. But then I know they're about to go on like a 2-week break. So whenever you get back in those next 2 episodes, I need them to go ahead and wrap up the Jamie storyline.
Okay. It's been a minute since I want to reach out and touch someone up there. Reach out and touch.
He's an adult.
Mm.
Bump your mama at this point because
that's why Don is lethal. Don said, "I'm able to take this little boy out." He said, "Let me do my woosah. Let me do my count. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
All right."
Because if Margaret and Gabby wouldn't have came in rushing Don, like you said, he definitely easily could have took Jamie out easily.
Like that. I mean, like he just did a little nose or something. I mean, homosexual had a black eye from Missouri, so why would Jamie can't have some?
Yeah, more than a black eye messing around with Don.
Yeah, okay. Don's a little bit different. Don's a little bit.
He be in ICU.
Yeah, he about that action. You remember Gabby used to always be sicking him on somebody.
Yes, that's like pit bull, okay?
That's like
and that's what that's show. And that's what Ethan hates. So.
Yeah.
So wait for him to get his aggression out, put it to work.
And yeah, he needs to let it go.
I think Ethan want Don to put the aggression on him. So
okay, work some things out.
That's what Ethan want.
Can work it out. Okay, so we get the part where the dad comes back because it was like, okay, dad needs to come back in and we need to talk to him. And Gabby is telling him to dig deep, figure out what's going on. Did somebody in one of your people that you didn't like, that didn't like you, that you locked up, or whatever it is that happened, like
somebody in his past,
in your past could have done your, taking your child,
want to cause harm to your daughter.
Yes, because we was always thinking it was a guy that did this, not somebody from her father's past, which is crazy, insane. Monique, you want to talk about the conversation and how we come to the realization that it was this weak ass heifer up here named, I forgot a name,
Riley,
but yeah,
that's her middle name, right?
I mean,
I think that's what Amy gave.
Yeah, that's the name, Riley.
Well, don't
so the dad did come in with his own files, trying to help his own list of people. And what's his name? Jamie behind came in on that conversation when they was talking about the case, and he talking about putting the names, the kidnapper really use their names to part of their names to form the fake name. And the dad knew about that one roommate, but he didn't know about Riley. And then Zeke did pull up the lease that Riley signed after the fact, like not like a few months ago, like recently, like a couple of months ago. So I'm like,
I think like 6 months or so.
Yeah, it was like a few months. It's not too long ago. So they pull up Riley, and they pull up her profile and her whole file, and then the dad said he recognized her, and he had to put an honorable discharge against her because something went down, that she did something illegal. I forgot what it was in detail, but she was like the ring leader, and she had like multiple personality disorder, some stuff like that.
I think it was like pushing product or something, wasn't they?
Yeah, it was something illegal. It was like her. She was like a ringleader of these troops or whoever.
She tried to act like she tried to be coy. Yeah, act like it was.
Yeah. She did at the end too, and then he was like, "Cut out the crocodile tears," and she's like,
"I had to get a try." Psycho. I was like, "Psycho." Yeah. And it says like multiple personalities or something she has. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So he gave her a discharge, a dishonorable discharge,
and she got pissed off because she didn't get the benefits.
Yep.
Sorry.
Why would you go into any form of anything?
She's a mental case, okay? She needs to go see
That's on her though, because why would you go into anything federal and mess up your money? Yeah, I'm saying, like, why would you choose to have that job? And not like you work at the grocery store. Why would you choose to have that job and do something you ain't supposed to do? Like,
because
you don't mess up the bag.
Because she was ranking and access.
Yeah, she was hell bent on revenge. Feel like she was done dirty at the end of the day, and the whole money and benefits, none of that stuff really mattered because she wanted to get back that old girl and her father and the father, basically.
But I'm saying, why would she even put herself in a position for him to have to dishonorably discharge her? But
right, why are you doing these illegal
upstairs?
Why are we here? Position? Why you want to be in the military? Why you want to be?
Yeah, why are you doing stuff you got no business doing to get yourself?
You could be working at a bank.
Be. No, I wouldn't trust at trust her at the bank. Then she'll be the type that get a boyfriend.
No,
that's the money too.
And then
that's nothing.
She'll be got that homosexual there as her boyfriend, and then they'll be without money. Okay. Bank be robbed.
Scammer.
Definitely don't want her at the bank.
No, we do not.
No, we don't.
Can you tell us what you mean, darling? Which got me thinking, is this paralleling to Sir a bit?
I'm trying to put that together too.
Yes, a little bit more information. So then Gabby is trying to figure it out. We could tell Gabby is stuck. Why is she stuck? Margaret said, "This is where you tap into Sir, isn't it?" I said, ooh, got him. Ouch. But why are you gonna do my girl like that though, Gabby? I mean, Margaret, why you want to bring her out? But it is true, because this is when Sir would come in with a hint or something as to what the next step would be. So she ended up letting everybody know that she got a call from Sir and that she, ignored it. But
I'm glad.
And we don't need Sir. We're gonna find Zuri on our own.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say, Mo. I'm glad she actually confessed it out loud with her mouth, basically saying, "We don't need Sir. We're gonna put our heads together. We are going to do this on our own." And I was so proud of her for saying that and believing it.
Out loud, yeah.
Out loud, yes.
So when Trent ran off when him and Gabby was at the police station, he got a call from somebody, and it ended up being about Sir being beat up, and the officer ended up being at the police station and was like, he's conscious. Was he unconscious, but he's in his cell. But Sir picked the fight, and he wanted sympathy from Gabby for some reason. I don't know how he thought Gabby was gonna sympathize with him getting his butt beat in prison by an inmate, but by that
correctional officer.
Well, they're not gonna kill you.
That right there was the bait. He was hoping that Gabby's gonna take the bait. You know what I'm saying? Of course we know.
He was gambling.
He was making a big gamble. He was making a big gamble. And of course we know Trent, Trent actually pays him a visit instead of Gabby. And he was kind of happy, excited, like, oh, well, Gabby's finally coming to see me. Nah, not quite, my guy, not quite.
I don't think he even told Gabby about him getting beat up. So that's the thing.
Nope.
I don't think
didn't.
Trent didn't even tell him. So, and I think Trent figured that out about Sir, that he playing the game.
And I was just saying out loud, but I kind of figured out, like, why didn't you get an inmate to beat you up? Because inmate would have, like, probably tried to unalive you. But a CO ain't gonna go but so far. So I guess that's why he let the CO beat him up, because he's not gonna go but so far. So
you don't want to create bad blood with the other inmates while you're in there. Like, come on. You gotta be in there.
I mean, you don't want to create it with the guards either, but I guess the inmates is worse.
The inmates
are worse.
Would definitely be way worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you now, India. We got you. Makes sense. Yeah, the officer, he beat him. He beat him pretty bad. He was conscious and awake, but I have been saying he needs his tail whipped from the start. Yeah, he needs.
I was gonna say, now was Sir tussling with him? Because why you ain't just put him in a sleeper and put him out? He whipped his behind, child.
But
he must have.
He fell into them fists.
But didn't Sir also mention something in Heavy Boots about his father and those missing children? Didn't they have like a small minor conversation about that? How he's going to have to face that eventually?
A while back,
yeah, that was the last episode.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But he initially brought it up when he pow in the house when the lights went out. That's when it initially popped up, but then he did bring it up last week. So now we are at the point where Zuri calls her dad, the phone hangs up, and they end up finding her. The lady done stabbed the child. Found out that it's Riley, of course, the roommate. She stabbed her and she laughs. Let's have a laugh, y'all.
She cried and she laughed.
Yeah. It was like, stop. Somebody said stop playing or something she did. She's like, okay.
Heavy Boots. I think Heavy Boots told her that. Like, knock it off with the crocodile tears.
Insane, okay?
She said, I just thought I'd give it a try.
Little joker.
Crazy Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Or that.
So, and before they end up finding her, Gabby end up saying that, normally we research the people that we're dating, but never our roommates, which is crazy because that's true. Yeah, we don't. Not saying we don't, but we don't. You never hear people saying that they do stuff like that.
Our friends, I think.
Yeah, our friends. So I wonder how Riley became her friend, or did she just become her roommate?
I think she became a roommate friend first, then her initially.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the roommate. She probably befriended a roommate quicker than Zuri.
Yeah.
And then the roommate brought Riley into the fold. So and now everyone is friends. So
yeah, and we're glad that the little girl had the burner phone and whatnot, because she was able to, basically save herself by having it. The daddy gave her that phone. She's in the hospital recuperating, but she ended up meeting Zeke online and Shelly in person. And they're telling
thank them.
Yeah, thank you.
For they kept her alive.
And Shelly was telling her, thank you for never giving up, which is, it was very sweet. It brought a tear to my eye, because I'm like, would I have the strength to stay alive, or would I just say, just kill me, take me out? Like, what I
kill girl? Not I gonna give up. Oh,
I don't know what I would do.
It depends on what type of day you catch me on, okay? Because if you catch me on a rough day, you rock and roll, I'd be like, oh, just never mind.
I would have to navigate all the options in my head before I said take me out.
Yeah.
I don't know. All the escape options or my escape plans. And after a while, I might give up. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say put me out my misery. I mean, like you said, I would try to do all.
I'm gonna have to do a little fight.
Yeah. If they're too overpowerful, I'm like, you know what? I'm going ahead anyway. It is what it is.
So we're gonna get a break after this episode.
Yeah, they're gone for 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So they're
Oh,
pretty much
Lord.
probably about to film the back part of the season, which I thought I thought they
So we
were.
don't have no episode this week, or you mean after this week?
There's no new episode this week, and I think there's
For
not
2
another one
weeks.
after next week either. I think.
Yeah.
NBC found people. Come here.
Y'all
Come
can't
here.
do this. Y'all can't.
Come here.
Right. Tap, tap, tap.
They
Y'all
said
can't
y'all
be
want
doing
20
this.
some episodes, we're gonna make you work for it.
Come here. Nope.
Yeah. So the way it's looking, I guess this thing is not going to end until somewhere around April. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe, yeah, like April. 'Cause they still have a bunch of more episodes to go.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, like 8 episodes, something like that.
Yeah,
Come
so
here.
Timu Jamie came in the clutch with the made-up name being part of this person's real name. That's how they figure out the girl's name. Yes, he did.
Mhm.
Which puts us back into you are Sirs. You was with Sir or Heather or somebody for however long. Like
protege, somebody.
you were with them
Mhm.
people because ain't no way in the world. Who took you?
He still won't let Margaret know. And she asked when they went to the bus station.
And I was wondering if it had something to do with the father, but then when it was at that press conference, the father was up there with Margaret when we seen the person with the train. So I said, did he
Yes.
hire somebody?
So whoever kidnapped Jamie literally was at that press conference with that train. That's crazy.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's bone chilling when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
as a parent,
found for-
you're up there crying the blues. You mean to tell me that your killer, well, not your killer, but your kidnapper is actually in the audience? Look at you suffering
It's
right now.
definitely giving a Sir
Huh?
Junior.
Yeah.
So India says, for some reason, I keep thinking Riley was definitely giving some similarities to Sir, like how they both behave in certain situations. Yes. I can see that, India. Yes. I love that Trent was teasing Sir in that part, but Hugh was being a toddler and so pouty.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 15 will be on March the 13th, and episode 16 on a Jesus Christ, child.
What?
That's all right, but with Beauty and the Black and Brazen Canaan, we might need a little break, child. They just gonna throw everything at us. Look, and Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I say Jamie is with Sir and Heather, a little family. Yeah, yeah. He's been trained because how would you, unless the person that you were with was a kidnapper and did this stuff on, like, let's say, how would you know to say something like that, to come in the clutch and say, you know, put the names together or whatever, dissect the name?
Because
who have you been with? Well, I guess you got
he took the study of Sir Kidnapping 101 class.
She said basically he was riding shotgun ready to go out to kidnap people. My bad. I should have said that.
No.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
that's like that one in episode in season 1 where they were using the kid to recruit the kids. So I mean, might be something. Might have been riding shotgun, picking up folks.
Jamar Sampson. Supporting Lawrence. Report from NC.
My boy, I appreciate
Carolina.
you. Appreciate you.
Thank you for coming through, sir. So yeah, we have Sir in the bed, and he's in his feelings.
You got a visitor.
He probably thinks it's Gabby, but then of course he realizes not, because Trent started out with, you caught the short end of a fight, and
he lay right back down.
He hollering, guard. Shut up, sir.
We through here. I'm like,
Trent was like, give me just a minute.
He was so depressed. He just knew that Gabby was gonna come there and just fall into his arms. But boy, he got a rude awakening big time.
He said, "Me and Gabby are connected."
Lawrence got folks all down south. Okay. James,
I appreciate the homies, man. I appreciate the homies, man.
Right, James Bowie from the A.
Support.
Come on from the
A. We love to see it. Yes. So Gabby is sitting at the computer, and Sir comes over her right shoulder and whisper these little sweet nothings in her ear, and she is glad to see Ethan. Okay.
Can I say something right quick?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Did y'all see the cinematography in that scene right there? Whenever Gabby, like you said, was sitting at a computer, and Sir just automatically just appeared over her shoulder. That
his face came in. Like
that was eerie. I'm like, what the?
Definitely eerie. You see the
especially when it's a creep, not a somebody little thing. It's a creep over your shoulder.
you
Like,
definitely can see
no.
the change. You can tell
A
it's like
creep
a
and not a
daydream.
Right. Yeah. Sir is weird, but I love Sir. He's weird. That imagination was just weird, but yeah. Very
Yeah. Poor
So we
Gabby.
have Zeke showing his physique.
Freaky Zeke.
And they gonna watch You've Got Mail. And of course he does not want to watch that, but he's gonna go ahead and watch anyway. He just got finished working out. He said he's gonna jump in the shower. And it's like, did he jump out the shower or he's gonna go jump
He
in the
was
shower?
No,
working
he
out.
was about to go. He was working
He was
out. And he
working
said he's
out.
about to go jump in the shower.
Okay.
I was like,
And-
if they was smart, they would not answer that door, and she would have jumped in the shower with him.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. So
Yes.
the door, we get Shelly Shell at the door with some champagne, some champagne.
I didn't see that
And
coming.
No, I
she
didn't either.
dressed like
I
she
didn't
just come
either.
out of church.
I low-key thought it was gonna be Timu Jamie the way Sir had rolled up last time. I was like, oh, Timu Jamie about to be over here. But no.
Lacey just left, y'all.
Let's see, girl, you weak.
See, this right here is why they need to go ahead and clarify what they're going to do in this relationship, man. Because he did have old girl come over, and like I said, Zeke is a player, little player out here. You know what I'm saying? He sit behind a computer. He said, "Listen, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled because I'm chained up here. I'm on Black Planet. Don't be fooled."
Not Black Planet.
Don't let
Yeah,
the
stand
snake-
up for your man, Lacey. Stand up for your man.
Stand by
I'd have took one of them champagne glasses and be like, yeah,
I would
let's
need
pour it
you
up.
to fight for your man like you was fighting Sir. Okay.
Yes, you whoop Sir.
Be like, Lacey,
Have the same
Don't-
energy for your man. Okay.
Yes,
Like
get at
fight
the
for
show.
him.
Lacey. All right.
I'm like, why are we outside the door? But how we get outside the door and we standing there? No, ma'am. We supposed to be on the other side of the door telling Shelly to
It's
exit.
movie
Like,
night. Right.
thank you for, or you Uber Eats. Oh, I didn't know.
I
Oh,
would
thank
have grabbed
you.
one of them champagne glasses and girl, you want to have some champagne while he in the shower? Like we just would have been chill. All three of us would have been chilling. We can have some champagne while
No.
he, take a
And
little shower, watch a little. I would rather that than walk my ass out of there. Somebody gonna have to make a move, and it ain't me.
I think
So
this
as
was
a
Zeke-
man, Lawrence.
I think it's what Zeke was trying to do. He was trying to be like, "Oh yeah, you could just stay. We all could just watch movies together. We all can watch Netflix together." But
Lacey said no.
of course, Lacey was like, "No." I mean, we saw the tears in her eyes.
I
Really,
mean,
Lawrence?
after she was
Really,
looking
Lawrence?
at
So Lawrence thinking about a
that's-
triple, a thruple. That's what Lawrence thinking. I need Lawrence to not
ain't nothing
think.
wrong with a throuple. But anyway.
I wasn't thinking thruple, but I'm not gonna be the one to leave. We'll have to battle
Lawrence
it out.
is cool with the situation.
Okay.
I was going to ask Lawrence as a man,
Okay.
what would you do? But he already told me one. So he cool with it.
Okay. So all jokes aside, as a man, if Lacey's already at my house, right, and old girl show up unannounced, I gotta kick old girl to the curb. Like Lacey can stay, but the other girl, I'm like, hey, you gotta go because I already got company here. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good man, Savannah.
Good job. Good redemption.
In the way it
Lawrence.
really should be, not the other way.
Now, some men would have been like, "Yo," like Zeke. I felt like he was like, "Yo, we all could just, cuddle on the couch together." But no, for real, all jokes aside, I really would have told old girl if a girl would have came over to my house unannounced, to my apartment unannounced, I would have told her that, yeah, you got to go. I kind of already got company. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make the girl who I have here, who's my company, I'm trying to make her the real deal, like my official girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be coming over to people's house unannounced anyway.
Mm-hmm. Unannounced, yes. She definitely
It
was
seemed like
unannounced
she
because
did
it's
it
like,
before
who?
because she's so. It seemed
So
like
she said he ain't going nowhere. He gonna be home.
Right. Okay. But how you
did
think
that
he's
before?
crooked?
I'm not.
You ain't see her little Toyota Corolla outside?
That's because, like you said, we don't know nothing about what Zeke got going on. We didn't think Zeke had no friends.
Right.
So clearly she made the call. So they obviously be, doing these little favors for each other, or he doing favors for her. So she probably do be rolling up. I guess her and Lacey ain't never crossed paths before because yikes, what's going on here?
And she ended up asking Don about it.
Yeah, she did.
He said, yeah, before
Don
you all
said
got
once or
cool.
twice. And then he said, no. Then he retracted. I'm like, Dunk, you could be any more obvious.
Okay.
Shelly has seen what Zeke was working with.
She already had no.
She already knew.
With her glasses.
She already knew. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I
She
said
said, "This
it's
is-
given like she been over there before. I'm sure.
She
worked out
definitely been
around
over
his
there before.
time.
She been
It
over
was
a couple of times.
possible.
I'm gonna come to the door. He gonna be fresh off the workout. He gonna have his shirt off. She had
Not her timing it. It's wild.
So India says episode 15 is going to be a roller coaster. The Trent Senior of it all, the missing kids case. Sir and Heavy Boots might tussle a bit, and Miss Heather making a comeback as Sir's lawyer. And Lacey, get it together and tell your feelings. And Zeke, if you have some feelings, you better say it. Yes, that's India. Thank you, India. She did pull up in the past, or more so in the most recent past. Okay. Thank you, Ginger. We appreciate it. Thank you. So we get to the end of the episode, guys. And, what I do? Okay. We get to the end of the episode, and this is before we get to Zeke's house. Timu Jamie did tell Margaret, come on, I want you to go somewhere with me or whatever. And they end up going to the bus station. He lets her know that it's okay. I forgot the man name. I'm gonna say Raul. Raul said it's cool. You off the list. Restraining order is gone. And it's cool for you to come on in here. You're gonna come in here and sit down, we're gonna chill and talk or whatever. So we go back into time when he was taken, and before that she didn't let him know the ground rules for M&A. You're gonna be in the fishbowl and you and the
waiting there
in the lobby. Yeah.
Lobby.
Yeah, because all that snooping you've been doing is a no. You've been doing too much.
Yes, India. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you think so?
Looking at this, I think he's looking at them small gloves. Like if you look at the
I'm looking at the end of physique as they was walking. I was like, is that a woman?
Yeah.
I said that in my breakdown. I believe that is because the hands are small. I kind of no offense to ladies, but I'm saying this also. I kind of do believe that this might have been a female.
No big manly hands.
Yeah. Look, I got small hands, so I can't look.
Yeah,
I got big hands.
Yeah, I think those hands, they kind of let me know and that it might have been a female, but only time will tell.
So yeah, so we so Jamie Nicholas Reed, I think she calls him Nicholas or whatever, before he walks off. Why did he leave Margaret at the station? Did he get pissed off about saying you got to be in the fishbowl?
Because he said he not gonna tell who kidnapped him. He don't want to give them up.
Always storming off somewhere with an attitude, and Margaret just be kissing his little bunkie.
Right, and talking about I'll meet you tomorrow at M&A, I promise. I'm like, where are you sleeping at?
Right.
Like,
at M&A.
I'm like,
and how you getting money? Is Margaret you funding this fool?
Yes.
So
yeah, probably.
So that was my thing right there. Where is he going at? It was like, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, he got an apartment on the side already. He going back to M&A? Like, where he living?
He going back to where he was before he showed his behind up. He had to be staying somewhere.
Over there with Heather. Going to Heather's house.
So at the press conference, we get go back days after the kidnapping, and we get the parents talking, but Margaret is looking around like she's looking to see what's going on, and she sees somebody walks, like she see the back, like the after they pass, because she didn't see their face or nothing.
Yeah.
And then she was gonna follow them to the next time she could see them in the break of the people in the window or whatever. And the man called her name, so she took her attention away. I was like, damn, you should have ignored his ass. But because she didn't get to see who that was that looked creepy, that was just walking away. I ain't gonna say creepy, it just looked different. It stood out to her. And they were talking. We get this person up here, so I'm like, child, who done took Jamie? Was it OJ Simpson?
No, OJ Simpson. Hush, girl.
I'm just with the glove.
Gloves don't fit. You must have quit.
See, they don't fit.
Must have quit. Yeah.
See, they don't fit. They don't.
That's funny, but I think, like we said, it's a female.
OJ was a mess. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah.
It was just. I just can't wait to see.
I'm mad we gotta wait now.
Yeah, man, we gotta wait.
I got that information.
It's just a week, right?
2 weeks.
Two. I think it was 2.
I thought it was a week. Oh.
Yeah,
Scroll up.
they,
I think India said the 15th.
yeah,
I
they
think
shooting
that's what
that
she
back, the
said.
back part of the story right now.
Okay, but they did
Mm.
they talk about I remember Gabby saw Christian file on Heavy Boo's
March
desk,
13th. Yeah, she
and they still waiting for the autopsy report for his death. So that's gonna have to come back and play the Christian of it all.
You know what? I was reading some people
Oh no,
comments
March
on Twitter.
13th is next week. I say 2 weeks. It's
You
1
said 2
week.
weeks.
It's 1 week. She said the 13th,
one.
right? The 13th
Is
is
it
next
one?
week. Just one.
So this is the second. So we won't
Everybody
get an
pulling out their
episode.
calendar right
We
quick.
won't get one on the 6th.
Okay,
So we'll get one on the 6th, on the
on
13th.
13th.
That's what
Then we'll
India
get,
said.
okay. So it's 1 week. Okay.
One? Okay.
Yeah, I had to look at the
A
calendar.
week and a half. Okay.
Yeah, I had to look too because it sounded like 2 weeks in my head too. We already in March.
Christian ain't dead. Ain't no telling where he at. Ain't no. It's
That's
no
what I'm saying.
telling.
I'm
I
waiting
don't
for this
think he is
autopsy report.
either. Although they said that too. Remember when
Is
they were like,
this?
"Oh, Lacey, Sir's gone, so we got to worry." I was like, Christian's gone. I was like,
Hey, I
Is
was
he?
looking. I was looking at the comments on Twitter. They said they cannot believe until they actually see a body from Christian.
yeah.
So
Right.
Christian may show up, and it's gonna be everybody's like, "Oh my God, I thought Christian was there."
What is the actor doing? Is he in something else? Because why we ain't seen you?
Who?
Yeah.
We're talking about
The actor playing
Christian.
Christian. What are you doing, sir? Sometimes it be booked and busy, and
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Mm.
Trying to stay alive. So,
I don't know.
I'm just.
we India be
I'm waiting.
finding out all this information. I don't even see
She be doing
see the next episode.
Look, I think they have
on
groups.
Google don't tell me 15.
India be on Reddit forums, man. They be having information.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just.
Oh
I
no, when
can't
you go to
wait.
IMDb, it says the 13th. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right, guys. Let's see. Indy says, I hate to say this, but it might be ridiculous, but maybe a twin or lookalike of Christian who is dead.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the
knows?
autopsy report to come back. Like, who is this? Is this really Christian? I want to know. And what happened if it is?
And so, do we know for a fact Sir just has a brother and a sister? That's it.
Who knows?
Okay,
that's all they talked
I
about.
still want to know who the fellow when the lady had got shoot the old man. They shoot him away and was like, oh, his friend. Who is the friend?
Yeah.
I'm not letting that go.
Yeah, the old Asian guy.
Hopefully, your answer, your question will be answered during the end of this season. Towards the end of this
Jamie. This ain't Jamie. May he go. Christian ain't gone.
It could be because if the mama was the way I ain't gonna say she was loose, but she might have not just birthed 3 children. She might have had more than that. Who knows? They might have been in
Sir made it seem like that mama was loose and unholy. He sure did.
Yeah, he probably have a lot of half siblings.
Lord.
She could have, listen.
That's why I was asking. We have any children that are unaccounted for. She could have gave some up and left them at the fire station, child. We don't know.
I just hope
them at the hospital.
I just hope they wrap up this Jamie storyline for this season. I don't want this to linger over to season 3.
Right.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
not when we got like 8 episodes.
I think they should.
Well, yeah, with 8 episodes, we should know by the end of the season if that's a real Jamie and also who kidnapped him. We should know those 2 important key points.
I'm giving them 2 episodes.
I agree.
I can't take no more of this Jamie.
Yeah, because I really don't want this thing to be wrapped up to go over to season 3. I'm like, man, look at 8 more episodes. Y'all couldn't figure it out from there? Like, I'm just saying.
Yep, they dragging it.
Yeah.
Because we can get that first and then we can work our way back to Christian, truth be told. Like,
in the beginning of the season, when they did the Sir speaking in German,
right?
They had us thinking Gabby and him was gonna be gone like by episode 10 or something.
Right.
We have yet to hear that again.
Mm-hmm. And maybe that was a plot device, for us as fans to think that was gonna happen. That's maybe the reason why they wrote it like that.
Could be, but that was a whole lot to give us in the beginning of the season. That was a lot to give us, for us to not to hear about it again until I think they did bring it up again, but it wasn't. I mean, we know he wasn't going to kidnap her. We did think he was going to kidnap her when both of them, when it was in the house and it went dark. We thought he was going to take her then for some, whatever. But we have not visited that part again. Like he
then
had
they gave us
passports and everything, buying a house.
Because
that's how Christian got knocked out. Yeah. And then they had that stupid episode when it was another Gabby. I said
because
last time we saw Christian, he was face down, ass up. So I don't need to see a body on the slab.
Yeah, because based on what you said, Candy, you know what I'm saying, it appeared as if like Sir and Gabby was going to go away, like he was going to capture her and it was going to go overseas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We made him get that towards the end. I don't know if they're even going to go with that, but I mean, we just have to see. But I do like the way you said that though, Candy. It kind of made me think about that a little bit.
Yeah, like y'all brought that up to us, and then we have episode 14, and we have not heard about that again. But of course, we know they'll probably bring it up later on, and then that'll be a season 3 thing.
Right, yeah.
I mean, he's locked up right now.
Why Jamie? Well, yeah, he is locked up now. I want to know why Jamie popped back up. Who is Jamie? Who is this Jamie? Where have you been?
Man, Jamie been chilling in the same town.
Was Jamie going to school? Did he get his shots?
He had to get his shots and stuff. He messed around getting laser removal for moles and stuff. I'm just saying.
He
gotta get vaccinated.
I had it lasered off
at
10. What? Stop.
What, homemade laser off? Like, who got money for that?
Close it off. Put the ice cube on it and then just slice it off with a blade. All righty. So that's the end of the episode, which is a very good episode. And we've said our thoughts. We're going to be down 1 week. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks to discuss it. Kira, Monique, then Lawrence, what y'all got going on y'all channels?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It called off. She like, yeah. Okay.
Oh, me, yes. I did a weekly huddle earlier, just talking about some of the, hot topics of it all and what I was watching on TV. So you can go check that out. Also, I did Love is Blind episodes 10 through 11. I mean 10 through 12. Y'all not watching. I need y'all to watch. The season was dry, but come on. I'm fighting for my life here, okay? Tomorrow got Married to Medicine. Wednesday, we are going to say goodbye to Paradise. And keep your notifications on because Raising Kanan is coming. So I'm going to try to get that as a live on Saturday. Beauty and Black is back. I don't know when I'm squeezing that in. So yes, just turn your notifications on and stick with your girl.
All right. And Monique 69 Weeks Johnson.
Yeah, so earlier today, I had did my weekly recap of Beyond the Gates, the new black soap on CBS and Paramount Plus. So it's good. The first week was a banger for me. It was every episode like ooh, yeah. So it's definitely a must watch soap. And I'm just trying to support them too because this is the first predominantly black soap opera. So yeah, so check that out if y'all watch Beyond the Gates. And also Wednesday, like Ms. Kira said, we are saying goodbye to Paradise. We was on the last episode. Episode 8 is the season finale, and I'm glad that they announced that it's the season 2. So I can't wait to see how this first season is going to end because the episode 7 was a doozy for me, and and mostly everyone on social media said so. Yes. And what else? Sisters, we still hanging on to Tyler Perry Sisters. That's almost coming to an end. We still hanging on to that, right? Hanging on, but yeah. And Beauty and Black coming back. So I don't know when we're gonna cover that, but I'm definitely gonna get my quick thoughts on the first episode of part 2. That's for sure. And that's it for now. Just make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop some.
Thank you, Monique. And Mr. Lawrence report.
Yeah, I did my latest review of this episode of NBC Found. Shout out to Mo, shout out to BKJ. They put me on that show called Paradise. I was late to the party. I'm on episode 6 right now, so I'll be watching the episode 7 and 8 tomorrow. I'm trying to pace myself, so I end up doing like a whole series review of that right there. We got Beauty and Black coming out. Can't wait for that. We love Tyler Perry over here, and also Daredevil Born Again. I will be covering that. Shout out to all the Marvel heads. Can't wait for that.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm definitely covering that.
Overwhelmed, yes, Mo.
we back in Hell's Kitchen, baby.
Yes.
Matt Murdock, Wilson Fisk is going down. Make sure you subscribe.
All right, he says it's going down.
Oh yeah, and Raising Kanan coming back too, so definitely probably talk about that.
Told you, gonna make your head hurt. Gotta figure it all out.
Yeah. Oh, I looking at my calendar like, ooh, okay.
This week is jam packed, baby.
Yes, was March Madness, so we are we're mad in a good way,
mad for sure.
Yeah, I got a lot to think about now. So tomorrow, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Jesus, no.
Hell no.
Married
we over that. We are over that, Candy. Heck no.
Married to Medicine.
I would scrub my tongue with soap when I get off of here because that was a hell to the no. Anywho, Married to Medicine. Season 11, episode 13 will be tomorrow at 9:30 with me and EJ, the TV junkie, and maybe Aries if she is available. She'll join us for that tomorrow. Tuesday, I'll be doing the Oval, and if Tamika is want to hop on just to give a little thoughts, then that's wonderful. If she can, if she can't, of course we understand. And Wednesday we have Sisters with me and Monique and Tamika's Den. Again, if she's want to give her thoughts, then she can. But I told her she could stream it to her channel. I don't care because I know she still needs the engagement. So we want to keep our girl steady going because we don't want her to fall behind.
Yeah, we want to keep her in the algorithm.
Yeah,
yes,
we don't want her to fall behind because of, hey, I'm not one of them people. I don't care. So yeah. Then we got Raising Kanan coming on Thursday night, Friday morning. We got Beauty and Black on what's that, Friday? Thursday. Jesus Christ.
March is packed.
And we got Lil Kev cartoons. Now I don't know if I'm covering them cartoon, but it's
Real Housewives of Atlanta comes next Sunday.
Atlanta on the 9th, which is next Sunday. Praise.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it.
Content. We cannot complain. I won't complain. Yeah. So y'all just keep y'all notification bells on, for all of our channels. Lawrence, Monique, Miss Kira, please like, share, and subscribe, the content. And that's gonna be that on that. I don't want to ignore anybody else's comments. India says they still might be gone at the season finale. Shandola described the finale as bloody. Okay. Episode 16, Heather is involved in a case close to M&A. Episode 18, Heather again. Heather is Heathering, okay? So I think she is Lena, she's the sister or the accomplice. Jamie is Heather's kid. India.
I feel or Christians.
Listen, if that didn't come out of Margaret gonna have a fit, okay? If that little boy did not come out of her,
be prepared for Margaret to have a fit.
Be prepared.
That's why I said
it's gonna be a problem.
She gonna see red.
That is bananas, India. Why would you say that? I'm thinking,
India.
We know he was raised by them people, them cuckoo people. And I have not checked out Grosse Pointe Garden. What is that on? I've heard people say that.
It comes on NBC.
NBC and Peacock.
I think she said that last week. But yeah,
I've been seeing an advertisement for it a lot.
Yeah, I think it comes on. I think it comes on tonight. It will only be episode 2. It kind of gives you those Desperate Housewife vibes.
Okay.
I love a good Desperate Housewife. So
Very cute.
Okay. Well, on that note, gang, thank everybody for coming through. I just read everybody comment. We're not gonna go through it again because it's almost an hour and 30 minutes, and we're not gonna do that. And Monique is ready to go. So on that note, peace out. Peace.